24 beers in a case, 24 hours in a day.
The cheers at Michigan State University begin long before the first kickoff of the football game.
People think of it as a joke. Drinking's just a big game to everybody. People go out and they drink and they get drunk, and that's all you hear. Wow, I went to a party this weekend. I got so hammered.
Alcohol.
Look at
What? Helps expand, brings down.
Like so many others, 21-year-old Tony is celebrating the last game of the season.
We got up at 7 o'clock this morning.
Got out there about 8:30.
First beer.
8:30.
8:30.
First quarter, 14-0.
But Tony, a senior majoring in nursing,
You guys need tickets? You guys need tickets?
and his roommate Dion,
Can we gather for a
a
second?
business major,
This is our Christmas dinner.
don't really need a reason to drink.
Oh, Christmas tree!
Hours after the game,
Jackpot right there.
they are still at it. The occasion this time, well, it's Saturday night.
8:30 this morning till 10 after 1. Probably about 16, 17 beers.
So I probably had about 8 beers, tailgating, 2 shots, came back here, took a nap, probably about 20.
In other words, Dion and Tony together drank nearly 3.5 gallons of beer.
That's a lot to drink, you guys.
If that disturbs you, consider this. More than 1/3 of all college students regularly binge drink. That is, consume large amounts of alcohol in a short period of time, and for one reason, to get drunk.
I had always been against drinking. I never wanted to get into it, but, you know,
What changed your mind?
just, I guess, friends and atmosphere and wanting to experiment.
We are seeing these really dangerous behaviors on the increase.
Dr. Dean Sanko, the Lansing, Michigan medical examiner, says binge drinking is the #1 health threat to college students.
This notion that everybody does this sort of thing, I think is dangerous thinking. You know how I am about starting meetings.
What turned Dr. Sanko into a crusader
Alcohol misuse.
is what happened last November to Michigan State student Bradley McHugh. At midnight on November 5th, Brad turned 21. He and some friends came here to Rick's American Cafe, a nearby bar and popular hangout, to celebrate. At Michigan State, there's an unofficial tradition among many students of celebrating your 21st birthday with an equal number of shots. Brad drank all 21 shots, and then he went even further. He drank 3 more. Altogether, 24 ounces of hard liquor in just an hour and a half. At 1:45 in the morning, Brad was able to walk out of the bar and went home, where his friends put him to bed. 2 hours later, Brad McHugh was dead. What exactly killed him?
There's a direct effect, a direct poisoning effect of alcohol on your brain. And what happens is that the level of alcohol builds up so much that it begins to affect the center of the brain that controls your respirations. So once it reached that level and it suppressed his respirations, he simply stopped breathing.
Apparently, for some students, the fear of death is outweighed by peer pressure.
All your friends want to see you have a good time and get drunk. And you turn 21 and you can drink alcohol legally. I mean, there's a lot of pressure.
The problem isn't being ignored. Michigan State is one of at least 35 major universities trying to combat risky drinking. But last spring, when President Peter McPherson banned all alcohol on an athletic field, it caused a near riot.
We as a society haven't grappled with excessive drinking as dangerous. Now, a generation ago, we did a very good job of moving in on drunk driving. It is no longer socially acceptable to drunk drive. We need to do that with excessive drinking.